Peace, guys. Oh, boy. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, boy. Technology. I don't know how you do the technology stuff, Cheryl, because... Oops. Oh, boy. Seriously, Cheryl, us and technology, we don't get along. I don't know how you work out all these crazy things. So I guess we need a Mevo to do the... See, when Jana puts that link in, she's saying it's not working because I'm not sure why that link isn't working when people type in live. I don't think a lot of times they're not, clicking the link, or why doesn't it work? Not sure.
Just
anyway.
When they get the message from the bot, they have to answer it again. That's
Yeah.
the step.
So they get the message from the bot and, hey, Lourdes. Hi. They get the message from the bot, I guess, and they need to type in live again, and they're not doing that, so they think they've already typed the live in to get in that message, so they're not finishing the process of the 2 steps, so that's what's going on. Anyway, hi, Sue. Hi from West Virginia. Hi, Sue from West Virginia. So hi, guys. This is kind of like all last minute. I worked midnight last night. Told Jana that I'll come out. And we had a few things to do. And then we haven't done a live for a while, so we thought we better get doing a live. So here we are. Anyway, hi, Dawn. Hi. I think I'm not getting what's going on here. Can't read the comments on here. 1 second.
Do you want my iPad?
Well, I don't know why I'm not getting comments on here. Quiet. Oh, there I am. Okay. Hi, I think it's my first time. Are you finished making the wreath? No, Dawn, we haven't even began yet. We're just going on live right now. So welcome, first timer, Dawn. Where are you from? Oh, from New Orleans. Cool. We're going to be in New Orleans when, Jana? End of August? No, beginning.
End of July.
End of July. We're going to Wreath Makers Live in New Orleans. So we'll be in your city, your hometown.
Cool.
Your sound's on. End of July. And Eva, hi. Welcome. You are loved and shared everywhere. Thank you, Cheryl. So I am Marla from Retired and Wreathing, and my sister Jana, she's the one that started Retired and Wreathing. As you might have heard me say earlier, I worked midnights last night, so I haven't slept yet. Jana's the retired one, lucky her. Anyway, and Sue, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much. Amy Brunker. I feel you. I worked midnights for 24 years. How on earth did you do it for 24 years, Amy? Oh, my God. Well, for one thing, I'm 55. I'm 55 years old, so maybe if I did midnights a long time ago, not for 24 years, but it was so much easier when I was younger. But at 55, and I had 1 day off. I've been working overtime. Not that I wanted to, but they scheduled me. I said no twice, and they scheduled me twice. So I just had the 1 day off. Anyway, hi, Karen. We missed doing this too, so we missed all you guys. I know we haven't been out there doing a live. My schedule, like I said, overtime. With a new job, I have to work it. It's mandatory if they make me. I don't want it, but and the midnight. So it's just been kind of hard. So. And who else do we have? Hi from Snowbird. Hi from Snowbird in Biloxi, Missouri. Liz Booth, you're a snowbird. So you head south for the winter when you get the snowy months. Jacqueline, hi. And thank you very much, Jacqueline, for sharing. And Margaret, hello from Indiana. So hi guys, welcome. Just once again, I'm Marla from Retired and Wreathing. My sister, she's the moderator. Cheryl knows what word I really say on it. So Jana's the moderator. She's going to be typing and answering your comments. So we are going to make a rustic looking grapevine wreath today. We are from Canada, so we just can't whip out to a store and find greenery. We have lots of greenery as far as like, what do you call those? Evergreen trees. But we don't want that kind of greenery. We just want leafy looking greenery, like maple leaves or something. So Jana's heading to the States this week, maybe tomorrow even. I don't know, not tomorrow. Tomorrow she has to run my parents' errands. So maybe Wednesday. So she's going to look for greenery. But in the meantime, on the way up to Jana's, on the way up to the Etsy shop here, which is at Jana's house out in the country, this was on the ground. So I'm just going to put this in my wreath for now, but actually it's real, so we can't ship real stuff like that. So I'm just going to put it in there so you get the gist of what we're going to try and do. And we have this little wicker. So this is going to be our little tiki beehive. And we have cute little bees to go on it. These are little tin guys. Very cute. And we're going to make a fancy Damon bow. And what else do we have? Oh, we have some flowers. So we have some really cool, I think you call these Gerber?
I don't know what
No,
they are.
some kind of mum, I think. And then we have some other flowers that are going in there. And we're going to get started. Okay, so what size is this, Jana, by the way?
Pretty big.
Yeah, so I'm using this pretty big
20.
grapevine wreath.
20 by 20, I think.
I'm just going to kind of look. Yeah, more like 18. Yeah, so this is like an 18-inch grapevine wreath. I'll just cut that off, but we can put a different type of hanger on it. And I'm just gonna pan the camera down so you guys can see me start this. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is make the bow first, okay? So let's go with the bow. Okay, so I'm just gonna pan this down. So tell me if you're getting a good view and everything, if you can see everything, and we will get started. So we are going to be using the Easy Bow Maker, okay? And I have to clean this. That's one thing when you have a real tree. You got a little bit of mess to sweep up. Okay, so guys, Damon Oates, not sure if you know who Damon Oates is, but if you don't, you should. He's like the head wreather guy. He just put out a couple YouTube videos under Deco Exchange on how to make some what looked for him to be simple bows, because he's been doing it. He owns a warehouse of ribbon and deco mesh and embellishments and everything. So he's been doing bows for a long time, and he makes it look so easy. But the bow that I'm going to make that he had, it said, he suggests to start out with 3 2.5-inch ribbons. So these are the 3 2.5-inch that I'm using. And he always likes to start on the base with the boldest color of those three. So boldest color being this one. So this is the one I'm going to start with. And the other ribbons that I'll be using are, because bees like flowers, so we're going to be using these 4 1.5 inches. So these are the choices that we chose for the 4, because it's kind of rusticy looking. So I'm going to be making another bee wreath later, but it's more of like a true yellow and black. Actually, I'll quickly show you. Oh. So this is more of a rustic one that we're doing. Another bee wreath that we have. So this particular ribbon and some bees and some other embellishments are going to be going on that one. But that's later on down the line. We won't be making that right off the bat. Maybe in the next few 3 wreaths or more. So let's start off by that 2.5 inch. So hello to everybody. I'm not just reading the comments right now, so Jana's typing everything. So welcome everybody to Retired and Wreathing. Should have had that part open. Okay. So, and it is going to get a long tail because I can always snip up on it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going the full 16 inches on the tail. And I'm going to put the 16 inches in. Okay. So when you slide it through the 2 pegs here, okay, the first one you're going to give it a twist, okay? Now I'm left-handed, so everything's, you might see me go on on this side one time and on the other side. Oh, we have 2 little doggies that are playing. Someone's got the ball and someone wants it. So I'm just gonna move this little peg out now. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give it 7-inch loops, okay? So I'm just gonna put my finger where the 7 is, and I'm just going to, actually, I could put this spool on here, but so I'm just going to put it through the pegs, and as you're putting it through, it kind of wants to turn itself, so great, because you're going to, this is going to be your loop, and now you're going to have the non-printed side laying down, okay? And we're going to go to 7 again, which is right here. And now the pretty side's up, and when you slide it through the pegs, it naturally wants to twist. So it's twisting. And now you see the non-printed side, okay? So when you make your loop, you're gonna make another loop. So we're gonna have 2 loops on each side on the bottom one. So I made another 7-inch loop. I'm sliding it through the pegs. And when I slide it through, it naturally wants to turn. So let it turn. You might have to hold your finger there. And now you have the non-printed side down again, and 1 more loop, and then the tail. So 7 inches. And straight down. Now this we're gonna give it an extra twist because this is where we're gonna make our tail. I need that on that side. Turning around, I guess. So how's everybody doing today? Has everybody got some, where you're from, nice weather? We, last night, let's see, I have lunch at 2:55 a.m. That's my lunch, 20 minutes for lunch. And from the first break until that lunchtime, did it ever get colder? Holy cow, everybody noticed it. So we're done with that bow, and we're just gonna slide those up to the top because we're going on the next one. And the next one's going to be our B one. Should have had these open. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you're hearing crinkling. I'm not eating. So I'd appreciate, or Jan and I would appreciate if you shared our live here. Cheryl shared it all around the world. We already know that. Thank you, Cheryl.
Debbie says her sound's low, but nobody else is saying it is, so it might just be her own settings.
Okay, so Debbie, you're saying your sound is low. Nobody else is saying anything, but does anybody else have low sound? just message Jana so we can figure out what's going on. But if nobody else is having low sound, I believe then, Debbie, it's something to do with your computer or your phone or whatever you're watching us on. Okay, so we're gonna give it some tails again.
Those bowls should be straight.
That's why he does it. Did you watch a video?
Kim
He's
from
gonna-
Laura's group is saying hi to us.
Hi, Kim. Kim is one of the Loftettes, one of the groups we belong to. We belong to a few groups. We belong to Laura Jean's private group, which is LJ Designers Loft. We also belong to Cheryl's group, which is technical advice and help. And Cheryl's is Owl's Tech Talk. Cheryl can put the link in there if anybody's interested in getting technical information. If you're starting out a business and you need some help with Facebook or Instagram or ManyChat or Pinterest or whatever, or just setting up, Cheryl's the one that you can contact. She's your go-to girl. So Cheryl, if you can put your link in there. Okay, so we're just making another tail. Now this one's only going to have one loop, and it too is going to be 7 inches. So just going to put our finger at the 7 there.
And Retta's she's a Lofette as well. Her name's Retta.
Hi, Retta. There we have another Lofette on. Thank you for joining us, Retta. Now, when I say we belong to a couple groups, a lot of times Jana will have to go on and onto the group because lots of times I'm working or sleeping or just getting home. I have like one day to do all your household chores, so this guy is just going to get one loop. So in that twist, we're going to just twist it one more time because it needs a tail as well. Might as well cut this on an angle right now because that's how I'm going to do it. Okay. And now we're going to, now because this is kind of rusticy as well, so we're going to be using this, and this is a burlap. If you can see, it's like a burlap type ribbon. So again, we're going to give it long tails, put it between the 2 rails. And even though there still is a front and a back to this, it's kind of the way it rolls. So now on this one, we're going to come in a bit. We're not going to go 7. We're just going to slightly bring it in. And as you put it in between the rails, it slightly turns, so. You know what, guys? No, that's okay. So slightly in. And I'm just going to make it the same size as that loop. And you got to hold your finger down. One more loop on this side. Give it an extra twist, and it too is going to get cut on an angle. Did Deb get her sound issue?
I haven't heard anything.
Oh. So hopefully, Deb, you got your sound issue figured out?
She said, okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to go to our 1.5 inches. So let's go with the black. Okay. Now this is going to go slightly in from the burlap type ribbon, just not a whole lot. Put it between the 2 rails. And it twists. Now we're going to use the yellow one. Thank you very much, Kim, for sharing. And anybody else that shared, thank you very much. Sherry Sue just joined in from Southeast Arkansas. Hi, Sherry. It's Sherry, isn't it? Or Cherry? Cherry Sue?
See, cherry.
Yeah, Cherry Sue, sorry. Had to put my glasses on. Okay, this one we're gonna do the 4. So it's coming in a tiny bit from the black one. Not a whole lot, but a little. Put it through and it kind of naturally twists, so let her twist. Now it's going to be the same as the yellow one underneath because it was already a little less than the black. I'm going to do some tails longer on one side than the other to see what it looks like to start. If not, I can snip them up evenly. But sometimes it's nice that one tail is longer than the other. Okay, so now we're going to be adding the glad one. And this is going to get just the one loop, slightly in from the yellow, so just a little. And slightly in. I'm left-handed, guys, so sometimes me, as my sister says, me and scissors disagree. And the last ribbon. So we got some crazy daisies. Hi from Indianapolis, Indiana. Shared and off to work. We'll catch replay. No problem, Kathy. Hi from Eastern Oklahoma. So thank you everybody who shared so far. If you haven't shared, please share our live. for those of you, oh, we got Wanda on too. Easter, no, okay, that's the Wanda. I think Wanda's been on before. You've been on before, haven't you, Wanda? Okay, so this guy is gonna get the 4 loops.
No, that's your last one. 1 loop.
Did one in there.
That's your last one. It's only 1 loop.
Oh, okay.
It just hides the center, remember?
Okay, like,
Yeah, smaller, a little smaller. Yep. And that's it.
okay.
You're off. You don't get twisted. You're not turning it.
Okay. Wow, this is a nice ribbon. It's very thick. So the last one just actually got 1 loop, guys. Okay. Now we're gonna grab a black chenille stem. Hey, you know what? Let's grab a yellow and black one, since it's bee related. We're gonna slide this baby right underneath these pegs. So just slide it under, grab it through the other side. Now we're gonna push down really, really tight on that. And we're gonna pull, center them, the pipe cleaner, and we're gonna, once you push down really tight, you're gonna yank on that pipe cleaner, crisscross it, and then you're gonna pull it up, and then we're gonna twist it. Okay, so all we're doing is crisscrossing it there. Now we're gonna pull it up between those pegs. Move the Easy Bow Maker off to the side. Now I'm just gonna get my glasses on here. So once you have it pulled, you're gonna give it a couple twists. So I'm gonna give it 1. So just hold the pipe cleaner. I find it easier to just hold the pipe cleaner where you wanna twist it and twist your whole bow. Just twist all the ribbon around. Okay. Okay, so now, so we do have the pipe cleaners at the back of the bow, and we're gonna attach those to the grapevine, but we're not sure exactly where it's going yet. So once I attach it, then I'll fluff it up. So we're just gonna put that bow off to the side. I like how the tails just kind of dangle and go curly. We're gonna probably snip some of them up and curl them a little more maybe. So let's get rid of this burlappy string. We'll put a different one there. That's the one we want. Okay, so let's attach the beehive to the wreath first. So what I did was I just went inside, you got a good view, right? Yeah, so I just went inside the wicker, and because wicker usually has like little tiny holes if you can see them through. I have a beige chenille stem, and I just weaved it in one side and the other, and then when I come out to this side, I gave it a twist just close to the base of the beehive. And I put a pipe cleaner on the top because this beehive is hanging in this grapevine, and so the beige pipe cleaner on the top is going to be in there as well. So I'm just going to weave this through. Turn it around because I'm going to give it a couple twists. So is everybody just dying for summer, spring or summer to come like I am and Jana is? So cute, the beehive. Hi, Kathy. Kathy Cross. Very close to Jana and I. She lives not too, a hop, skip, and a jump, don't you, Kathy? Okay, now I want to attach the chenille stem through some grapevine branches at the top.
Where did we get the beehive at?
Where did you get it at?
Um,
Jana shops all over the place. I never know.
when we were at a cottage up the other side of,
Oh yeah.
yeah, with Frank and Rob.
Okay. We go to Bonnie Jordan sometimes comes on our live. We got her hooked on wreathing now. She's actually
It wasn't that cottage, it was Carol's.
oh, Carol's cottage. Okay. Oh, it was that one. Anyway, we go to a cottage. We've been going to a cottage for years now. I need to turn this around. Sorry, guys. I need to turn this around to feed this through. So we cottage each year. We have been since 1997 or 98 in Lake Huron, on the Canadian side of Lake Huron, up in Godrich. And Jana double cottage last year. She went to our cottage, and then I was invited to another cottage. It was further north in Ontario, and that's actually where she picked it up, at some little craft sale. Now, originally, when she picked it up, we were going to use it like as a little birdhouse type thing, and I said to Jana, when I'm making the bee wreath, when I thought to make the rustic one, I thought, this to me is definitely a beehive, a tiki beehive. Okay. So I have that attached to the grapevine. And now we're going to put a little bee on the roof. So I need to move my bow. So one of these guys has on his back legs. Okay, so I'm just going to on the roof of the tiki. There's a little knobby thing here, and this little bee has three little legs. So in between his legs, I'm going to slip this guy through, and then I'm going to attach it with this chenille stem that I put around his legs, the black chenille stem. Just got to make sure I got the right bee because, yeah, okay. And this guy, one sec. I believe it should be on there. I have to undo this chenille stem actually. When I was playing with it before we started our live, I knew I wanted him more on the front of the birdhouse. So to do that, I need to have the chenille stem on the back two legs. Well, the second and the third leg, not the first and the second.
I'm trying to rearrange it because they're saying they can't see it. So,
Oh,
Marla, help me here. What do I need to come up?
yeah.
Look in here. No, don't look at that. Look in here.
Okay. No, go down. So thumbs up, guys. Jana just moved the camera. So thumbs up if it's a better view, if you can see better. I can see perfectly, Joe says. Cannot see what you're doing, Cheryl. Please zoom out. We cannot see what you were doing. Zoom out.
Well, I can't zoom. We don't have it.
Push it back. Pull it back. And now, oh, there's that.
Don't look at the screen.
Yeah. I just gotta wait a minute to make sure. Is that a better view? Too close. Perfect. Mary Jane says perfect. Okay. Hey, Joe, I know that you said you can see perfectly before, but is this a little bit better?
You just get to see the table.
Dawn. Like right now?
Laura's on.
Oh, hi, Laura. Hello, beautiful Loftettes. There's a few Loftettes on.
So she says it's better.
Much better, thank you. Okay, perfect view.
Okay.
Too much wood grain on the table. Yeah, I'm trying to... There, how's that? Not as much wood grain. Okay. So I have my little beehive attached there, and I'm attaching the little bee to the top on the roof, because let's say he's just gonna hang out on the roof because it's a nice sunny day. How about that? Thumbs up, Retta says. Right there. Right there, Pat says.
Okay, so it's better.
So the reason, oh, guess what? It's snowing out again, quite a bit. Hey, Kathy Cross.
She's on the road to London. She might not be able to talk.
Okay. It's snowing here in Chatham. What road do you live on? Just off the Bloomfield. Okay, so we have a... How do you show them? The bee. Can't show them.
Yeah.
Put it down?
Keep it down. Just
Yeah,
look
but
in
they
there.
just can see the top. Okay, so I like the other view better. This is landscape view, and I guess we got to do landscape if we're going to transfer our videos. If we're going to transfer our videos over to YouTube, YouTube likes some landscape, so that's why we went to landscape. But you know what? I don't like this view as much because it's hard for me to pick the wreath up and show you what, because you can see the bee's eyes, but I'm looking at the bee on the top of the thing, which is like that. He's on top of the roof, but you still don't get the right view. Anyway, so that's one bee. So, like I said, we are just going to attach this greenery right now for an effect, but Jana's whipping over to the States this week, the next couple days, so she's going to pick up leafy greenery, not like evergreen trees, but more like leaves, maple leaves or something like that. Probably don't have maple leaves. So, we're just going to put this in here because I want to show you what we kind of want going on here. But obviously we can't put live tree branches in the wreaths. But you'll get the idea. Still not a good view?
No.
They said it was good. Oh, back the camera up. That's all. We did back it up. But when we backed it up, Laura, everybody said they could see too much table grain.
Just keep making it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. Too bad we can't flip it right now. Go the other way.
No, we're not going back to that.
We got to master this landscape view now. Okay, so now I added that. So we are going to attach the bow next, okay, guys?
So now the whole front they can't see.
The whole front of it.
Yeah, look.
So move my mat
No,
back.
I moved the camera.
Oh. It's hard to get that view. Okay. So I need to stand up myself to see where I want that bow. Okay, right about there. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to be
Don't look at that, please. Yeah. Look at this. What do you see?
I see the wreath and a whole bunch of stuff over here.
Okay, so you keep moving the wreath back and forth.
There. Well, I have to move the wreath to flip it over.
Well, every time you move it, they can't see.
Okay, so I'm putting my chenille stem through the grapevine, the branches, and through some more. through a couple. Oh. Come on. One thing with working with grapevine, it's stiff and already formed, so you can't bend the branches over just to grab your, like you can with deco mesh. So I'm just trying to get the other end of my chenille stem up. Ah, come on, you. I got this end. Put it through the same way. Just about. Ah. The other thing too, guys, my nails are like basically falling off anymore. So I have no nails.
Do you want the pliers?
No, I got it. I got it finally. Okay, so I just have that chenille stem weave through some of the grapevine branches, and I'm just going to give it a couple twists and then tuck it under. So now we're going to fluff the bow. Can you see? I don't know where I got to go for you to see.
Someone's saying a picture of two ladies is blocking the view at the bottom.
Those two ladies, I see that too. Do you see it?
Where?
Right here. Is that supposed to be where the link is, Jana? Like, what's this? Why is that on there?
I have no idea.
It's pinned to the bottom. It's, so those two ladies, that's Jana and I's profile picture on Facebook. Oh, I just got rid of it. Okay, so if
No,
that,
I did.
oh, Jana did. I thought I did. So Jana got rid of it. Those two ladies, that's Marla and Jana. That's us, guys.
Say hello to Denise Pugliese.
Oh, Denise. Hello, Marla and Jana. Hey there, girl. How you doing? I see or I hear that after the fact, I didn't know that you have been on some of our lives, and I didn't know, Denise. But thank you very much. Janet just said, say hi to Denise, and she was trying to say all your two last names that the nun made you put on your Facebook. Okay.
Michelle's first time from North Carolina.
Hi, Michelle.
South Carolina.
Hi, Michelle. First time from South Carolina. Welcome.
Don't tell us how warm it is.
My sister says, don't tell us how warm it is in South Carolina. Yeah, I have to take a drink. Excuse me. Because right now, as I'm making this wreath, Jana's seeing the window behind me, and it's snowing. And I'm looking at the window in the back here, behind her.
Yeah. Look at the picture.
Whoa. And then I gotta put it up here. Move the cam. I can't. So that's, if I look at the camera, that's in view for me.
Okay, so if I move it up.
There. That's what everybody was saying. It was perfect before. I don't know why you, or maybe I moved. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, we're just fluffing out our loops here, guys. Loving this wreath. Thanks. Thanks, Kay. Thanks, Denise.
And she loves it. You're mad.
You're not fine. You're fine now, Retta says. Don't worry
Thank
about
you.
it.
And she says that you match your wreaths.
Of course I match my wreath. Well, not really, Jana. I was telling the earlier viewers that I have another bee wreath that I planned on doing. However, guys, we need a few things for that wreath, and of course they're over in the States. We can't get it in Canada, so I decided to make this one instead, which is perfect, which is fine by me. However, this one only needed one thing that we can't get.
Oh, you're black at the top.
No, I'm gonna move it.
Oh, okay.
However, there's only one thing on this wreath that we can't get, and that's the greenery, okay? So that's why I chose to do this one instead. And, but my shirt, yellow, it's not actually the same color yellow. Jana says, you gotta be kidding me. You are serious. You're not serious, are you? I guess I got a little OCD that way.
Jeannie's a new girl from Pittsburgh.
Hey, Jeannie, welcome from Pittsburgh. Welcome to Retired and Wreathing. So on my tails, guys, I'm just gonna cut the ones on my left on an angle. And of course, I'm cutting them up the shorter end.
And you're opening your scissors nice and wide. So
Yeah.
You can do it in one
The
cut.
shorter end is gonna be towards the outer part of my wreath here, okay? Kind of dark in here. Oh, well, better not turn
Not
it on.
on the TV, or
Oh.
not on the
Okay, don't turn it on
screen.
then. Just me.
No,
I said,
it is dark,
oh, it is dark?
but not, the
Oh.
screen is good.
Okay.
That's what I don't
So for any
understand.
newcomers, we are Retired and Wreathing. I am Marla. My sister, the moderator, is Jana. She's the one that started the Retired and Wreathing. I joined in a little later. And Jana is jealous because I do the lives.
Her scissors driving me crazy right now.
Jana's jealous because I do the lives. Jana, my sister Jana, does not want to do lives. She is not a camera person at all.
That should be one snip.
And I'm driving her nuts right now with these scissors. She doesn't understand.
No.
Left-handed scissors, right-handed scissors, it doesn't matter, Jana. Sorry. I already did this one that way. Good. That's got it over there, and this is going.
She says it's nice that we work together. Retta.
Yeah, it is nice that we work together. We were talking yesterday about a few things because we hardly ever get to talk anymore, and I'm the dreamer, and Jana's the common sense person. I start floating around, and she brings me back to the ground. She doesn't bring me down, she just brings me to reality. Reality check. Hey, I gotta tell you something else, guys. Not only do I match my bee wreath, but these black and white polka dot ribbon matches my, you can't see my pants. Well, they're black and they got little white polka dots on them.
Our live video's interrupted.
Oh, shoot. I don't know what's going on, but so this definitely need to cut some of
Did it come back? Yeah. I don't know what happened.
this.
It went. 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 It went.
Oh, mine hasn't went off, I don't think. Or maybe it did. Sorry guys if anybody had video interrupted. We don't know what happened. Well, maybe it's a snowstorm that we got going on now. Because we do have one. It's not really a snowstorm, but it is snowing out big time. So I'm just curling some of the tails here. Not all of them, just some. Yeah, so all you people that live in sun states, we wish that was us, but we don't. Okay. See, the thing with the bow, you can fluff and fluff and fluff forever and ever. So, Jana will be playing around with it later.
Because you got all the black and white at the top. Shouldn't be like
that. Okay. So now, we're gonna add some flour. Okay, so what I did to these flowers, guys, now I'm just gonna add 3 of these yellow ones. So I took a chenille stem, olive green color, cut it in half, and I twisted it around the very neck, right underneath the flower. And I'm gonna be cutting these off. We have those ones.
You can cut them?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna.
Oh.
Hopefully they work.
Well, glasses. There. I'll let Jana cut them.
You don't need them that long, do you?
Well, how much were you gonna cut them?
I don't know. What's the twist tie for? What's the twist tie for?
To twist them close to the thing.
Like you should just be able to stick them in. Like that.
Well,
Shorter.
yeah.
I can make it shorter. Because the twist tie is just going to make it sit right on top,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
guess. True. I guess, Jana Banana.
Do you want these cut or no?
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you cut 'em.
Wow.
Since you do such a
kinda-
good job with your cutting.
I love these flowers. Like they're so cool. They look very, very real. And I'm just going to add some of those as well. Oh, there it is. And we have 2 more bees to add too. So.
green things on all of them.
Okay, we don't need those chenille stems. And where's the other one? Right here. Oh, they even smell pretty, guys, these flowers. Just kidding. Of course. Oh. Yeah, and last night being my first night on Midnights, you're supposed to lay down for a little bit before you go in. Well, I did, but not long enough. Actually, I want that flower down there with this one. Yeah. Okay, 2 bees to add. And this. Do I want him? Yeah, this bee's going right on that honey. He's going for the pollen. Did you guys see what Cheerios is doing for Save the Bees? They put out they were actually giving away free wildflowers to plant to save our bees.
Someone's asking if you're going to glue your flowers in.
Right now, I'm not gluing them in. I'm going to put them in there like that. If that's where I end up wanting them to stay, for sure. Or Jana, because sometimes Jana catches things that I don't, or I catch things that she doesn't. So if I don't want the flowers right there, or if I do want them right there, then yeah, we'll give them a little dab of glue as well.
But we have to replace that branch.
Yeah, see, we got to replace that branch, so we're not going to glue. We're not going to glue them right now. I need my glasses on again. We want some greenery right there, but we just could not find anything here. Maybe his legs need to go down. Oh, there. Perfect. Okay. There we go.
You're losing lots of people.
We got this bee, and is that the, oh, one more bee. And then we're complete. And then I will show you the wreath. Oh. There. Oh, somebody else. Sorry, we just got interrupted. I hope you didn't get kicked out.
That was me.
That's you. I'm not going to glue my flowers in yet because we have to replace this greenery. Like I told you at the beginning, the greenery is real greenery, and we can't have real greenery in there, so we will be replacing it with fake greenery, but this kind of, like, we want it leafy looking. We don't want evergreen or anything like that. And where's our last little bee? He's over here. Let's see where this guy should go. He's gonna go right there. He just had the pollen, so he's just resting after his belly. Okay, Retta, thanks for joining in. I'm on my second of 3 bee wreaths. Can't wait something. Okay, so how do I hold this up for them to see?
You adjust the camera like in the beginning.
Oh, okay, good. Hi, everybody. So I'm just going to tilt this camera back up, and then I'm going to hold the, that might be too bright, Jana Shiner. Okay, so other than fluffing the bow a little more with the tails and the loops and stuff like that there. Okay, so here we have our grapevine wreath. So we have the little beehive with the little bee on top of the tiki roof. I can't even talk. And the big bow here. And I don't even know where the other, oh, and the 2 other bees down here. So one actually on top of the flower getting the pollen, and then one that just ate the pollen. So there we have our rustic. Like I said, we kind of want some greenery or a branch with some leaves on it kind of thing underneath the little tiki beehive, but we can't put the real. And then we might add a couple little sprigs of green as well in behind the flowers up here. And then maybe a little more coming down here. But for the main part, we're just gonna add them up here by the tiki hive. So what do you think, guys? Rustic beehive, something a little different. Not made on deco mesh at all, on the grapevine. Beautiful, Denise says. Perfect. You are beautiful too, Denise. And your mama. How's your mama doing? Joanne, I believe. Yes. And Wanda, love it. So glad I found all y'all again. I will be watching again. Thank you, Wanda. I thought you were on our live before. I said to Jana, hey, Chickie Poo, Jamie Brown. I missed your live. Well, it was just a quick little live. Just a last minute live too, because we weren't sure we were going to go live 100%, and Jana's got to get over to the States, even though she had a over $1,000 order from Craft Outlet. There's always that one thing that you need on your wreath, or maybe a couple things. So she's heading over to the States again. And she has to price out a wreath to see if she can perhaps mail from the States. Might be a lot cheaper. We have a lady interested in a wreath right now, but the shipping cost from Canada is like crazy. It's almost the price, well, it's pretty close to the price of the wreath, so she's just going to check it out. Thanks, Chickie Poo. She's well, and thanks. You say hi to your mama from us. Thank you very much, Kathy.
Wanda's just started doing lives.
Oh, cool, Wanda. What's your Facebook? Is it just your personal Facebook page, Wanda, or do you have a name for your group? I might have asked you this before, or Jan might have.
Thanks, Jamie Brown, for sharing.
Yes, and thank you, Jamie, for sharing. Thank you, everybody who shared our live video. If you
Hold it up for Laura. She missed it.
Oh, okay. I miss what it looks like. Here, Laura. So, there we have it. So, got the little tiki.
You have it showing in the window? Because the bottom half's cut off on the screen.
Oh, it doesn't look like it is, but okay. So, there we have the wreath. This is real greenery, everybody, which we're going to be replacing with leafy greenery once Janet gets to the States and buys some leafy greenery. We don't have any here, anywhere. So, on the way up to her house today, just from the driveway to on the sidewalk, I found this little chunk of greenery, and I said, perfect, it's going in our live for now. So, just a few little flowers down here, and the bee that just ate, and the bee that's actually attacking that flower right now. And then this bee's up on top of the roof because he's ready to maybe crawl in and catch a couple Z's like I am, because I haven't slept yet. And of course we'll be fluffing the bow some more and curling a few more tails down here Just a few little tails. So there we have it. So thanks guys for joining Jana and I. We appreciate it very much. Like I said, if you haven't shared, please, you can still share after the video. Go ahead and like our Facebook page, follow our Facebook page. It's funny because we have a lot more followers. You figure if you follow, you like, but apparently not. So we got to get those followers that are following us to like our page too. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Don't know when we'll be doing our next live or what it's going to be. Hopefully it won't be last minute like this. Be a little more prepared. I want to get a next few wreaths lined up again because that's always best. So then if we know we need something, when Jana whips over the States, she can grab it. And anyway, peace, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going home and I'm going to bed. Bye, guys.